So yeah, let's jump to the honeymoon. Let's get them together. Let's go back 40 years ago today almost, and hey, let's have the honeymoon. Look at that. He knows he's married a swimmer. He thinks I better demonstrate what I can do. Pretty impressive. If you're not impressed, he's actually just come off the roof of the hotel. He broke both his legs. No, he didn't. No, there's his legs. There's a lot of legs there, aren't there? At this stage, of course, he's still not sure. Does he go career electrician? Does he take up those modelling offers? Plugs. Modelling. Oh, what's a man to do? But no, they moved on from the honeymoon. Honeymoon was over, literally. Time to build themselves.
Handsome, isn't
Competition. This is 40 years ago. Seriously, you've missed the boat. Couldn't be more missed.
Thank you, Barbara.
This beach isn't here anymore. It's eroded along with him. Shut up. Honeymoon's over. It's time to settle down. It's time to build a family. And me and James, we were told so many stories about economic hardship. We were told what it was like to try and build a home, to have orange boxes to sit on, how to watch every single penny.
Those were the days.
Absolutely. Budget. A time to set priorities, economic priorities. I'll tell you what theirs were. Buy a dog, have another holiday. In fact, actually, did we not censor that? Thank you. If you covered your children's eyes, sensible. But no, they did have a house to build. They had a life to put together. In fact, there we are. 437 working road. That's where it all began. Building that life together. Look at that. What a project that is. That's a heck of a garden, isn't it? Dad, though, he's not afraid of hard work in the garden. His father, George Tidwell, taught him all he knew about hard work on the land. He can't help. What's he doing? They tried this as well. Look at that. Pointless. Try and pick up a spade. That's not what you do with a dog, is it? This is what they did with a dog. Animal lovers posing him with a couple of stuffed donkeys. God knows I was that poor rat back at the Taj Mahal. Mum had him a little turban later on that day. But no, they had to put a house together, and what did they do at that house? I'll tell you what, let's all think about that while I switch to a completely separate. This is how long it goes on. There's pages of this stuff. Hey, I've got photographs on here. Oh dear.
Is that Frankie, is it?
Yeah.
That's Frankie.
Right
He
back.
chewed my hat, Frankie did. I was around there picking apples, he nicked my bloody hat.
Harmless enough, isn't he? No, they needed help. They needed help around the house, around the garden. This was their solution. Hey, you might think we look pretty happy there. Bear in mind, we spent most of the late 70s in skips. Seriously, look at that. And it wasn't significant structural renovations where I was working on. Doing a bit of cleaning. There we are. For anybody under the age of 35, this is actually an old car. Really, from the past. Actually, my guys are here, my kids. This is what I mean when I say nowadays, help wash the car. Not what you guys do, which is wait for it to be washed, then show up and do this. What sort of work ethic's been installed in them? Goodness me, you don't be proud of that. But no, we spent a lot of time in that garden, and there we are. Someone, mum or dad. Someone working away there. We grew our own vegetables and that. We self-sufficient. in many ways, which was the thing of the time, wasn't it? You know, grow your own veg and look after your own plot, as it were. Most famously, of course, it was those couple doing it, like Mum and Dad in many ways. Here they are with their friend there, with Jerry and Margaret there. Of course, that's where the similarity between Tom and Barbara and John and Margaret ends, because John and Margaret, they didn't have a slightly posher, slightly more well-to-do friends living next door, did they? No. No, Ginny and Jack, they live over in Guildford. Looking very serious there, aren't they? Jack's thinking, I hope we don't get paired to Jerry and Margaret. Some bizarre slideshow in the back of the pub. But no, that garden, we worked hard in that garden, but it was good. What did we do in the garden? Let me check. I'll see what we did in the garden. Goodness me. Oh, I know what we did. Oh yeah. We worked hard, but we had holidays. They made sure that we had time away, and we didn't go abroad. We didn't nothing fancy. We didn't go to Disneyland. But I don't think you need to go to Disneyland, do you? You don't need Disneyland, not when you've been here. Look at that. That's not a Donald, is it? I'm not even sure if that's supposed to be a duck. Hey? Scary. Only thing scarier than a duck, of course. Far side, Fred West. Get your own camera, mate. What's happening? Look at that. Goodness me. And then, as you might be pleased to hear, things kind of ground to a halt because we couldn't find many more photographs. This happened. Mum and Dad disappeared from all photographs after 1983. They vanished completely. We couldn't find more. They just gone. And we weren't sure what to do. And I said to James, James, you know you're wearing a computer. Can't you get Mum and Dad in the photos? Can't you edit it? Can't you kind of put people into a photograph? He said, hey, I know what you want. He did this. I said, no, our Mum and Dad. He said, yeah, got to go. I said, they didn't even have kids, did they? That's just stupid. Can't get more stupid than that. He thought I was challenging him. In the end, to finish off, we had to go back in time a little bit. We found slightly older. Back in time a bit. Older photograph. James said it was he said that's an old photograph. He said a bit scratched, need to touch it up. I said, well, let's see what you can do then. I'll be honest, I took the computer off him at this point. There we go. That's the one we're going to finish on. The end of this hilarity. I'm going to pass you to James now. James is just going to say a few words and finish with a toast. So if you haven't filled your glasses, too late, because I can swear he won't talk for long.
In all seriousness, I can't put 40 years into a couple of sentences, but what I can say is that you are amazing parents, equally amazing grandparents. You've always been there for us, and we all love you both very much. So if you could just raise your glasses and a toast to Margaret and John. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.